Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your monthly love reading for May 2020. So for this reading, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. But I won't take out a card from this deck until the end of the reading. So I'll be using the Witch's Tarot. So I'm just going to give this a little shuffle and set your intention in the cards. So what I'm going to do is on the left side is going to be the Divine Feminine energies, and on the right side is going to be the Divine Masculine energies. And in the center is going to be the overall energy between the both of them, okay? So just going to give this a shuffle. All right, let's see what's in store for the Divine Feminines. Wow, we have the Lovers. Okay, she's very connected to her Divine Masculine. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillments. We have the shadow side. For the Divine Masculines, we have the Justice card. We have the Seven of Swords, okay. And the Two of Swords, so they're a little bit shielded right now at this moment. And the overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at this further. All right. So we start off with the Divine Feminine. With the Lovers card. So what this is suggesting is that she's very connected to her Divine Masculine at this time. She's very emotionally invested in him. She is deeply in love with her Divine Masculine. There is a chemistry there. You see both couples uniting, sharing their cups together, embracing their connection together. So there's definitely a strong union here between the both of them, okay? So the Divine Feminines are definitely very invested, very involved emotionally with her Divine Masculine. She's definitely feeling the butterflies in her stomach. Now with Divine Masculine, we have the Justice card. So what the Justice card is suggesting is that perhaps there were some arguments between him and his Divine Feminine. Perhaps there were some tension. Perhaps there were some disagreements, but looks like things are working out now. Looks like they've resolved their issues and have come to an agreement, a sort of compromise. And there's more balance in the relationship. There's more fairness in the relationship now. Okay, now in the Divine Feminine's heart space, we have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, things coming true for her. I think she's very fulfilled at this time, very connected spiritually with her Divine Masculine, with other people as well in her life. I feel like things were rocky before for the Divine Feminines, but looks like now things have cooled down, seeing that, you know, with the Divine Masculine's perspective, he does see things very balanced now. It seems like things are much more calmer and fair. And so I feel like she's quite satisfied with the results of the relationship in general. I feel she's quite content and quite happy that she is receiving that emotional support from him, I feel. Okay, with the Divine Masculine's heart space, we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is about dishonesty. It's about hidden agendas. Perhaps he's not being that fully honest with his Divine Feminine. Perhaps he's being, you know, low-key. Maybe there could be a third-party situation. Maybe she is not involved, that perhaps he has other choices, or maybe he hasn't fully made a decision regarding his Divine Feminine or with another karmic relationship. Perhaps he is still contemplating in regards to relationships. So it looks like the Divine Masculines are hiding certain things that the Divine Feminines are not aware of. She needs to be a little bit careful with the Divine Masculines. She's not fully aware of the situation that he may be involved in, and he is probably doing things behind her back that she's not aware of as well. And so I don't feel it's something that negative. I think he's just dealing with his own personal things. I feel like he may be trying to, I think he's just multitasking and trying to resolve things in his own way. I think it's just, he's not just being fully honest with the Divine Feminines, I feel. But I don't feel like it's something negative. I just feel that it's not, he's not just telling her everything. He has his own agenda as well, right? That she's probably not aware of. So it's better to have clear communication. It's better for the Divine Feminines to really clarify things with the Divine Masculines at this time, seeing that she's very invested with him emotionally. So because she's so invested with him emotionally, she could get hurt if she realizes that, you know, he's hiding things from her. So, and she could find out, and there can be tension, there can be arguments between the both of them, because I do see the Knight of Swords here for the overall energy between the both of them. So there could be conflicts here. So Divine Masculines should be mindful with the situation, because she's quite vulnerable around him at this time. So he should be much more cautious with her emotions at this time, okay, and trying to be much more honest with her in regards with his dealings, perhaps with other people as well. So yeah, that's what I see for the both of them. For the Divine Feminine, we have the shadow side. So she is quite tempted at this time to be with her Divine Masculine. There is an urge to be with him. There is a desire to be with him, because seeing that there's just so much connection and fulfillment, she does have a desire for her Divine Masculines. So she could be also purging certain things out, perhaps dealing with certain shadow work that she needs to resolve within herself, and that could be delaying the process in regards to the relationship. So the Divine Masculines are also a little bit closed off at this time, not really fully opening up to the relationship, a little bit shielded, perhaps not knowing what to choose, because the Two of Swords is about confusion, it's about making a decision, but unwilling to make the decision because it can be tough for the Divine Masculine to make a decision at this time. They are blindfolded right now at this moment, blindfolded from the truth, very shielded, not wanting to make the choice. So perhaps in denial, perhaps not wanting to admit certain things in regards to the relationship, maybe in regards to making a choice with his Divine Feminine, maybe in regards to a situation that he's dealing with here with the Seven of Swords, unwilling to make a choice, maybe if it is a third party situation that he's involved in, and the Divine Feminines are not aware of, seeing that she's very emotionally invested in him. It could be making the Divine Masculines a little uncertain on what choices to make. Maybe if it is a third party situation, perhaps he does not know who to choose at this time, and is blocking the situation so that it doesn't progress yet, because I feel like he's a little stagnant, he's a little stuck at this time in making a choice, or unwilling to make a choice, I feel, right, for whatever reason. So I feel like he is still in that Seven of Swords kind of mode, trying to deal with things in a more hidden and secretive manner. So be careful, because that can really backfire, because the Justice card is about karma, and you know, what goes around comes around. So you could be dealing with, for the Divine Masculines, they could be dealing with karma later on in regards to the situation, and things can really backfire, because we have the Knight of Swords, and there could be a lot of arguments and tension between the both of them, okay? Perhaps it can come from the Divine Feminine side, because in this case, you know, she is very invested in him, and very much has a very strong bond with Divine Masculines here, and is quite satisfied. And maybe if she does sense this, there could be a level of jealousy as well in regards to whatever the masculine is dealing with. So be mindful with people, I guess, and their emotions in this case, because it can get quite hectic later on, and it can bite you in the end, because I do see both of them having some sort of tension or arguments later on. So, and this could be probably what the Divine Masculine has been doing, perhaps behind her back. So this is something to be aware of, okay, and to take caution of. All right, so let's see more information regarding the masculines and the feminines. Let's get more detailed information. Okay, we have intuition. So the Divine Feminines are very connected to their intuition at this time. It is extremely heightened. And the masculines have patience. So they are very invested in their divine feminines as well. Patience is about having proper balance between two opposites. So I think he's aware of how different he is with his divine feminine, and he's willing to nurture it still, and willing to care for the relationship and the differences between the relationship, like a plant, seeding a plant and allowing it to flourish and bring abundance into his life and perhaps into her life. So it's like a relationship that is starting to blossom little by little. It's like a little seed at this time, and I feel he's aware of it. He's aware of the seed that has been planted, and that it will just take time and patience for the relationship to develop further, to solidify in some sort of way, right? And you do see that it has potential to grow very strong. The relationship does have a lot of potential, does have, it can be very promising, right? With the proper ingredients, with the proper nurturing between both of them, and time and patience, that it can really flourish into something really beautiful. Okay, so the divine masculines are aware of this. They're aware of the potential of the relationship and the rewards it can bring. That's why he's being patient and allowing things to flow naturally, and harmonizing the opposite energies between the both of them. Now with the divine feminine, she has the intuition here. So she's very connected right now with her higher self, with the divine realm perhaps. Just having a strong gut feeling with everything now, and very heightened. She is very patient at the same time with regards to the masculines, with regards to their differences, right? So looks like she's also tuning into something much more higher within herself, to kind of comprehend the relationship and the differences between them, right? So yeah, she's very in tune to her intuition at this time, and same time she could be perceiving things that maybe the masculines are doing behind her back at this time, and that could be triggering some sort of shadow side within her that she needs to resolve at the same time. So definitely listen to your intuition, divine feminines, at this time. That will guide you in the right path, and to avoid any situations here, any situations that can hurt you at this time, right? And the divine masculines, this will be a great learning experience for them too, in order to grow and mature within the relationship, and to know to have precautions with certain actions that he takes, because it could backfire in the end, right? So yeah, and then the karma is right here too. Justice can hit the divine masculines as well, and his relationship with his divine feminine. So yeah, but she is very cautious at this time. She is very highly intuitive and can kind of have a sense of the situation. So there may be a little bit of tension between the both of you. So make sure you guys clearly communicate with each other, and make sure that you guys are in good terms, okay, and have good intentions, and there's clarity and understanding between the intentions between both of you, okay? Because there is a level of care, because I do see that he does care for her, because he wants to grow this relationship and form a strong foundation, and she does have a strong bond with him here. So yeah. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this monthly love reading of May 2020. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye!